If you've been following Retrobit the last couple of years, you've seen them dabble in reissuing cartridges for various consoles under their Retrobit publishing label. They've been doing a bang-up job in that regard, giving Sega fans another shot at owning titles like Truxton, Hellfire, Zero Wing, Fire Shark, Mega Man The Wily Wars, Gyarus, and the Valis trilogy. Just recently they announced that once again they are hard at work getting more classics reissued, this time putting up the Japanese Mega Drive classic, Advanced Busterhawk Gley Lancer, for your consideration. In this episode we are going to take a quick look at the game and see if it's something you have to add to your collection. Advanced Busterhawk Gley Lancer was originally released in Japan in July of 1992. It was developed by Nippon Computer Systems and published by their distribution arm known as Messiah. They should be well known to many of you as they were also responsible for titles like Target Earth, Star Cruiser, Choaniki, and the Langrisser series. Unfortunately, the only other region to receive a physical release of Gley Lancer was Korea, meaning those in Sega's most successful areas of the globe never got a chance to own it. It was reissued in Japan in 2019 by Columbus Circle, but as far as physical releases were concerned, Western regions simply have been without. The story to Gley Lancer is a fairly straightforward affair about a young girl hijacking an advanced space fighter to go save her father from some rather aggressive aliens. This is all told through extremely impressive cinematics that look like something straight out of a Sega CD release. Big, colorful characters play out the drama as it unfolds. The game itself has a number of really nice mechanics I think fans of old school shoot-'em-ups will appreciate. When you begin, you have a chance to choose the way your weapon system behaves, perhaps the game's greatest asset. This sort of allows you to mimic a number of power-ups seen in other popular shooters. Each of these choices has a brief explanation how it works. Some are as simple as a forward or reverse orientation, and some will allow your satellites, called movers here, to follow your ship or spin around you. You also get secondary functions using the C button while you're in battle. This changes the behavior of the satellites to give you further choice in how you attack. Keep in mind that this just has to do with your movers, because in the field, you have access to a further 7 different weapon types. The stages start out quite cool. You'll start battling it out through an asteroid belt before moving on to a world covered in water. You'll then fight through some caves, face a giant battleship, and then meet some enemies head-on against the setting sun. The ice cavern is cool, but marks a turn as the stage design kinda gets plain and uninspired. In fact, the last 4 stages are the weakest part of the experience, a time when a shooter should be at its most potent in terms of challenge and visual appeal. Still, I find Gley Lancer to be a great journey overall and a fantastic addition to the Mega Drive library. Of course, no shooter would be complete without a soundtrack to fight to, and I really enjoyed many of the songs here. Let's have a quick listen to a few examples. So there we go guys, a quick look at Gley Lancer to help give you an idea of what you're getting into. Since Retrobit is handling the publishing, they have gone ahead and added a number of things to entice you. It comes in a red transparent cartridge that has all the cinematics translated to English. a full-colored, fully translated instruction manual, a reversible sleeve, an embossed slipcover, and a certificate of authenticity numbering your copy. You get this entire package for just $55, and it's available from numerous retailers depending on your region. If you don't own a physical copy already, your alternatives are going to be a lot more expensive. To get the original Japanese release, it's well north of $500 these days, and even the 2019 Japanese reissue is close to $100 at most of the retailers I checked. That gives this English translation a pretty nice appeal that I think many of you will appreciate. And while I'm on the subject of Retrobit reissues, they also announced a Battletoads and Double Dragons cart for the Super Nintendo. If you collect for Nintendo's 16-bit powerhouse, you might want to give that one a peek as well. I'll throw some links in the description so you can read more about these games and decide whether you want to add them to your collection. I'm Sega Lord X. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.